Hi guys, it's Fairy Truth and I'm here with Fairy Geek today.
Hi. Today we're going to talk about the controversy. Today we're going to talk about the controversy of boy fairies.
Stop rubbing me. It's my boyfriend. So a lot of you guys have asked me over and over again if boys can become fairies or if it's like weird for boys to become fairies, but actually
We can.
there's just as many boy fairies as there is girl fairies. I met him in fairy school a long time ago. He's just really camera shy, so he didn't want to be in any videos, but
I don't look good enough for all her fans.
he didn't want you guys to be mean to him. Because some of you guys can be, not you guys, but some of the haters can be really mean, and he didn't want that. But now he's just going to talk about his experience of being a male fairy. He's not one anymore because he wanted to study, and he just didn't have time anymore.
Yep.
But he's going to tell you about his experience.
Me and Haley met in our first year of
fairy school.
We had a lot of classes together.
Stay in the video,
We had a lot of classes together. We started hanging out more at the end of the freshman year. We were practicing our spells at home and showing our parents what we were learning. We went through sophomore and junior year together. Then in our last year of fairy school, I stopped my studying to become a fairy. I started to think about nursing, so I decided to go into nursing instead.
And he was a fairy for a little while, like for about as like around the time that I was a fairy, and he did the whole transformation and everything, and he actually has his own spell that he uses.
I have my spell book still.
Yeah, and we can make a video one day of his method of the spell if you guys want. Give it a thumbs up, and we'll do that. But he was like me; it just wasn't for him, and he would rather help people in nursing because, of course, fairies help people, and he knows that.
I use my skills sometimes to make the patients feel better.
Right, and because once you've been a fairy, you know you just deal with people better, and you just have sort of that healing aura always on you, regardless if you're a fairy or not. So he is going to use that with his patients in the future. But other than that, do you want to tell them the struggles if you were bullied or if you were accepted by everyone in the fairy community for being a male?
My second year, I wasn't accepted by the older kids. There wasn't a lot of male fairies in the school at the time. I was only there was 5, and I was one of them. And I was one of the first to get there too. And with Haley being my friend, she was really popular, so it was easier for me for people to like me. But at first, I was really shy. No one really liked me until they got to know me. Then I was fine.
Yeah, and it's just because it was just where we went to school, there just wasn't a lot of male fairies, and it's just hard to find in fairy school, and because they're so shy about it. But he really opened up, and he made a lot of friends by the end of his fairy school career and everything. But yeah, it does take some bullying, like anything does.
It does, but it made me stronger as a person.
And as a fairy.
I studied more and wanted to show them I could be very good at what I did, and I ended up being great at what I did.
Yeah, they honestly, I feel like they didn't like him because he was so good at it, and because he was a guy, they were like, oh, well, he's better than me, so I'm going to be jealous. But at the end of the day, they all ended up liking him anyway. So just be yourself if you're a guy that wants to become a fairy.
And do what you do.
Do what you do. Anyway, that was Fairy Geek for you guys. I just wanted to introduce him to you. And if you want us to make a video of his spell and you want to see him more, then give it a thumbs up, comment below. And yeah, bye.
Bye.